Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
My very great pleasure to welcome from pulsating Paekakariki, the chair of the community board, Holly Ewens. Good morning and welcome to you.
Good morning, John.
Lovely to talk to you. There must be heaps happening in Paekakariki. We depend on you to have lots of interesting things to talk about. And I believe that you've got three beauties, including the market day, of course. That's coming up shortly, isn't it?
Yes, that's on Saturday morning. And for those who haven't checked out our Paekakariki bike library, the bike library is always open on market days, so you can actually go underneath St. Peter's Hall, chat to Jan or any other volunteers, because it's a wonderful initiative that we have in the village.
It's a sort of a cellar under St. Peter's, isn't it?
Yep, it's a bit like a cellar.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've
like
been there many
a concrete
times.
bunker.
Goodness me.
Perfect for the bike library.
Excellent, and what a great use to put it too. So, yes, the bike library, a wonderful thing. We've mentioned it often here on Beach FM. Now I know much more, which is the reason we talk to you, Holly. Now, you were talking about some aeromodelers doing their thing.
It's quite a fun day at Mackay's Crossing, or a fun weekend, actually. If you've never gone and checked out the Kapiti Aeromodellers Club, I really suggest you do, particularly if you have young people in your life, grandchildren or children. I take my kids there, take a picnic and take my kids there. It's in Mackay's Crossing towards the beach, and if you jump on paekakariki.nz, you'll find the instructions on how to find it. But this weekend, they have their 25th anniversary rally. It's free, but a koha is appreciated. They'll have a sausage sizzle. It runs both Saturday and Sunday, so that's the 7th and 8th of March, from 10 till 4. Yeah, so it's always quite a lot of fun to watch.
So you said Queen Elizabeth or Mackay's Crossing is obviously in Queen Elizabeth Park. Is it? Do you know exactly where it is in Queen Elizabeth Park?
Yes. So if you drive down towards the beach from Mackay's Crossing,
yes,
just before you kind of reach a hump, there's a little sign on the right-hand side, and you go down a little driveway, like a park driveway, and you can park your car there.
Oh,
and
okay.
you know what? You can look up to the sky and you'll see the radio-controlled aeroplanes being flown.
Terrific. Well, that's the Aero Modelers. That sounds like a lot of fun. And you've got quite a gig to talk about, quite exotic.
Yes, yeah, it's quite interesting. They're called Pangaya. They're from New Delhi. They play at St. Peter's Hall tomorrow, March the 5th. And they're two of India's leading young classical musicians, and they're joining New Zealand composer and songwriter Mike Hogan, so to perform their own unique blend of music.
Wow.
So it's a crossing of cultures, from what I understand. It sounds really, really interesting. You can jump on paekakariki.nz and buy tickets. It's not expensive. If you buy them now, that's $18, but I'm sure they'll have them on the door, and it's probably $20 on the door, I would guess.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what sort of music they're likely to play?
From the press release, they use Hindustani and European classical music, as well as improvisation, effects, and a range of compositional devices to create their own particular sound.
Ooh.
And so they met while guitarist Mike was living in New Delhi in 2019. So one of them is a tabla player, and he is the top young classical musician in India and recent winner of the All India Tabla competition. And sitar and flute player Manak himself was one of only two musicians in India to ever achieve an A grading with All India radio and two instruments simultaneously. So sounds like they're going to be, the artists can range from fast improvised ragas to quoting J.S. Bach in the middle of a contemporary song.
Wow. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, that is really interesting. You've done it once again, Holly. Thank you so much for sparing us the time. I know you're incredibly busy at the moment.
Great.
But we do appreciate
you,
your time. Thank you so much. There we are. That is Holly Ewens.
106.3 Beach FM.